I do have a fear of losing viewers because of success. Where do you see yourself in 10 years? I'm afraid I'll be dead.
Then do something.
Do I choose health or do I choose money?
Girl, I, as a person, am nowhere near as bad as hater nation.
And I say that with my chest, literally with my chest. I did not create this community at all. It's fat phobia.
No one cares!
Hey girls, so a lot has happened over the last 48 hours, and this entire situation has spiraled way beyond just Discord drama. After the backlash over Amber's server, the mods suddenly age-restricted the entire thing, except literally all you had to do was press a button saying you were over 18 and you were let right in. Then instead of actually addressing the disturbing content people were complaining about, they started banning swear words, locking down images, limiting GIFs, and acting like the problem was solved while the server itself was still completely imploding. Users started fighting with moderators started fighting with each other, Discord leaks started spreading everywhere, Amber started responding in real time, and somehow the situation escalated so badly that the server eventually went from public, to paid, to apparently so empty that it got opened back up again. Instead of actually cracking down on the people posting disturbing content, Amber seemed way more focused on controlling the backlash itself. Users started getting threatened with bans just for questioning the moderation, and then she started floating around the idea of requiring IDs to join. But when one user said they were uncomfortable giving their ID because people had already been accused of doxing inside the Discord, they got banned too. And somehow, instead of calming the situation down, Amber turned the entire thing around onto reaction channels. She posted an announcement basically accusing reaction channels of exploiting the situation by using leaked VC audio and screenshots from her server in their videos, while the actual chaos inside the Discord just kept getting worse. At this point, even regular users in the server were suggesting pretty basic moderation tools. Things like limiting image permissions, requiring account age, or slowing down access to uploads entirely. I'm confused why none of that had already been implemented before things got this bad. But the response from mods was basically that the lockdowns were meant to protect Amber and the server from trolls and false allegations. And that explanation did not go over well at all, because other users immediately pushed back, saying the focus should have been protecting the actual people inside the server from the content being posted there in the first place.
We told this girl, leave Amberlynn's server because there people is putting CP in there and nudity in there. We said, leave Amberlynn's server because that's weird as hell. To ever associate with any of those people again, just for them to be able to contact me, I need $100,000.
I'm done with them. I'm not going to be associated with that type of crime. I'm sorry. I'm not going to be associated with that type of crime.
I heard the police was investigating her motherfucking server. I can't believe nobody has contacted the police yet. I heard that there was being an investigation on her, but who knows how true that is.
She's being a dangerous human, and she's letting other dangerous humans in there, and it's just like a big fucking danger party.
And the fact that somebody can be like a white person saying the N-word, people are posting freaking all this sexual shit, and they're not banned. But if you say Amber's fat, you get banned immediately.
The people in there are talking about it, but nobody's doing nothing. And there's 13, 14-year-old people in there.
Yeah, the fact that it's not age-restricted and there's children in there is wild.
Well, one of Amber's bulldogs decided to contact us. We won't reveal that right now, but...
Oh, yeah, they were in our server for hours in the VC. Well, there's thousands of people in there, and it's like random people from the internet and her and babies.
It should not be allowed. Like, I don't know why it's not taken down yet. I guess the way I grew up, like, if you see shit going on like that, you do something. You just do something.
You see something, you tell somebody.
So at this point, Amber was clearly spiraling. Instead of addressing why people were concerned in the first place, the focus became punishing the entire server. Images got removed, channels got deleted, and everyone else was being blamed for ruining the Discord.
Oh my god, here we go. We got an announcement for AMBERLYNNREID's Discord. Announcement for AMBERLYNNREID's Discord. Everyone, I am pretty pissed because people do not know how to behave. I have deleted multiple text channels that were meant for photos of their pets and photos of their art because people are posting shit that is not allowed. Now no one can post photos at all anywhere. If people keep abusing this fucking Discord, there won't be a fucking Discord. Stop being sick freaks and get your fucking shit together. How about that? That's her response.
And this is also how she responded. threatening to ban anyone who told her to shut up after that announcement, then immediately shifting her focus to hunting down people she thought were fatphobic. Again, not focusing on the actual allegations or the content being posted. Nope. Amber was busy trying to track down who hurt her feelings in chat.
That's her response to people posting CSAM. So you said, I had to delete text channels. You're not going to report the people. You're not going to ban the people posting C. You're going to delete the text channel. You are weird.
So after Amber posted that announcement and the server started spiraling even harder, Gemini and Christina joined Amber's VC Live to confront the mods directly. And that's when things really started escalating.
Shut the f*** up.
Jesus Christ.
You want to throw around
who
accusations
are
like that? Go to the police if you care so much, you damn idiot.
Why are you in here, bitch? Because you looking at it too.
You're just jealous because we have more people here than you'll ever f***ing see.
Jealous of CP is crazy. They don't even deny it.
You're just jealous because you can't even break
You hear
100
this? They don't even
on your
deny it. They
stream.
love it.
You're a flop and you're ugly as hell and you really have no place coming in acting like you demand Amber's attention because really you shit the bed on that one, didn't you?
Girl, he gone.
Okay.
Oh, thank God.
He left.
I hate that prick.
He's being banned.
No, I wanted to listen to him and Amber argue.
Does he not understand that there's obviously going to be trolls that will come in and post disgusting shit? You know what I mean? Like, every popular server gets that shit.
It's his goal to get this server taken down. It's probably likely that he's one of those trolls or his friends are. They're trying to find material that'll get this place shut down.
Yeah,
because
exactly.
I can see that.
it's honestly embarrassing.
Oh.
Wait, you guys, what's happening? I was fulfilling cameos and I still have to keep going, but I got alert.
Gemini was here.
Gemini came in here.
And he also called us all pedophiles, so.
Okay, so I'm gonna go report his live stream. Just give me a second.
Oh,
She ain't playing.
we love a petty
I mean,
queen.
is there really
We love
even
it.
anything to report?
That isn't petty, but calling people pedophiles is a serious accusation and is not okay.
Gemini's so desperate for Amberlynn, he needs to sneak into her server on an alt.
Actually
Man.
communicate instead of coming in here.
I get it.
I need to listen to Amber and
Gemini, ask them why they're okay with CP. Ask them
So
why
we were
they're
just
all
talking
okay
about
with
this,
that.
like not
Christina
dogpiling.
wants to know
So
why y'all
can
are
we
allowed to CP in your server that you're in.
can we talk about?
Wow, we got real quiet.
How about we talk about the furry channel in your server?
I got a furry channel.
Whoa!
Yes, and then also,
you do?
like, why are they ignoring the fact that there's child in their server?
You want to
Christ,
throw around
who are
accusations like
you?
that? Go to the police if you care so much, you damn idiot.
Why are you
We
in
did.
here, bitch? Because you looking at it too.
CP.
I got banned from the server because I asked them why they're in there with CP. They never denied it.
They don't
They
care.
said I was jealous. They never denied it.
Like, they literally don't care. Like, they're literally
Wow,
sick
that blows
fucks.
my mind.
How many viewers do we have right now? How many viewers do we have?
100. We have more viewers than Amber has dollars in her account. The first time I said, why y'all in here with CP, all that happened was someone said, ooh, and everybody went quiet. And they were like, well, tell us about the furries. I literally said, why are you care? Why do y'all want to be in this server that has CP? You're just jealous. What? They're all disgusting.
I'm taking care of this right now.
The hell is you calling the FBI?
Amber was watching Gemini's live stream and saw that Christina might actually be taking their "go to the police if you're so concerned" advice seriously. Amber freaked out, demanded her babies get Gemini on the phone, and threatened to delete the server completely.
Go in his chat and say, call Amberlynn now. Please. I'm about to close this Discord. I'm not fucking joking. Do it now. Please. Like, Christina called. No. This Discord's about to be done, though. Like, it's about to be done, though.
Amber, you can't let them get to you like this.
No, this is more than getting to me, baby girl. They just called the cops on me. Like,
What?
live.
What?
No, they didn't.
Yeah,
the cops on you
Fuck
for?
that
What in the world?
Wait, who?
Exactly.
I'm telling you, the cops are not going to do anything.
All right,
So
let
can
Amber
you guys-
talk.
These are my
You guys
feelings.
please go in there and say, call. She cannot get a fucking hold of you because I have to be a subscriber to a stupid thing for 5 minutes before I can post in there.
Amber, are you okay? Are you safe?
No, I am shaking.
Amber, there's nothing that the cops are gonna do.
But the
It's
fact
gone.
that that's
Yeah.
even out in the universe is fucking disgusting, and I'm fed up, bro. Like, I'm done.
But the
Listen,
mods
if
deleted
everything's
it.
been wiped,
Don't get upset. You didn't do anything
cops can't do
wrong,
shit,
like at
bro.
all. What could they even possibly say though if they did call the cops?
Well, when he came in here and he was calling us certain things, what do you think they're calling
Yeah.
us about?
Well, yeah, but I mean, he has no proof at all. Like, I mean, how?
Then he's going to be the one that gets in trouble because making a false police report is illegal.
And that's why I need them to call me. Because them calling false police reports is illegal.
I'm
Like,
sorry it happened.
people go to jail for this type of shit. Like, these type of false allegations and police reports. Like, and
Yeah,
you
but it's
can
not like
tell
you
it's all
posted
coming
it.
from, based on like all of his live streams. Like, these police can go back and look at like how he's doing it out of malice, not out of like concern or anything crazy like that. Like, this is out of malice. You guys, I might have to like not have a Discord anymore. Like, I can't let this be like like a rumor. I literally can't. Like, it could f up someone's life for real.
That's exactly what they want you to do, is to get rid of it.
Yeah.
But it's just not worth it to me. I'm no offense to you guys. Like, I love talking to you, but it's just not worth it. I have moms in this Discord. I have parents. I have like it's life altering. It could really f up someone's life, these type of allegations. And it's not okay.
They just want content. This Discord is only chaotic when people try to come in and do it. It's not the actual Discord.
Like, literally the worst allegations up. Like, the actual worst. I'd rather be called like a murderer. Like,
They really just brought the whole mood down, him coming in here. Oh my God.
yeah, absolutely. Like, it's harassment at this point. Like,
It is. 100%.
Well, it's technically defamation.
I just don't know how, like, I don't understand how much longer they're going to try to milk this. Like, leave her
I'm
alone.
sorry, you guys. Aquarian is in here still saying things like Amber says she just wants everyone to stop talking about her because the allegations are going to ruin her life and other people's lives, etc., etc. She's literally just like she also put she's saying you guys are harassing her. Like, I can't. So I'm gonna go. I don't know if I'm ever gonna come back, like, honestly, because it's just too much for me. Like, this is actual harassment. Like, actual harassment. I could call the cops on them, but am I going to? No. But it's like, this is actual harassment. And now Gemini's saying it's a scripted show. But if it's a scripted show, stop putting out there that there's child, bro. Like, that is disgusting. Like, and you're putting all that weight on me, no pun intended. Sorry. Like,
Damn.
it's disgusting, bro.
And like it was
sorry.
solved immediately.
It
Like,
was
that
like the
was
mod deleted it immediately. And like,
No,
even if
we-
it was posted in your Discord, it's not your fault. Someone just
You
decided
can't
to post
control
it. They
that.
got rid of it.
Yeah. Like, people can post stuff like that. Like, I don't know how Discord doesn't have like an automatic like thing, but as soon as we see it, we delete it. And I swear to you, I feel like people post like nudes and like this weird gifts. I feel like they do it on purpose for this reason.
They definitely do.
I'm new to running a Discord. I'm trying to learn how to do all these things. And that's why I have so many mods. So we can like
Anyone
make it where when like that is posted, it is deleted immediately and you are banned.
Amberlynn, is there anything that we can do for you? I mean, anything at all?
No, not really.
If it's any consolation, I mean,
Cameo.
we'll all vouch for you, you know? Like, we all
Money.
saw what happened.
Yeah, Aquarians need to like she needs to be careful because I can sue her for what she's doing too. So, and I know she's in here listening like some fucking weirdo creep, bro. Like, it's creepy as like creepy as shit.
Amber, like, what would your vision be, or was your vision for this? Like, how would you hope everyone interact and stuff?
People or that are getting along. I don't care about any of that. What I care about is there's no illegal shit happening in this Discord. What is happening? Like, I literally just need to delete the server. Like, I'm at that point, you guys. Like, genuinely.
But then what do you have?
What do you mean, what do I have?
What do you have?
What does
As
that
a
mean?
support system.
I have plenty
Don't
of
you have friends
support.
here?
Yeah,
We're
and we
always
all
here to
like
support
message each
Amber, whatever
other.
path
We're
she
all
goes.
friends with each other. We'll go back to
Aren't
our
your
fucking
supporters
OG support. Like we'll go back to our OG. Like,
Yeah.
because this is ridiculous.
Coming from another public figure, that just comes with owning your own Discord. I own my own Discord. I had to open the application, so you have to send in an application. It's like in the invite link. It has you fill out an application and stuff. That way you're not getting bought, and that way everybody has to be manually approved. That's what I had
That
to
could
do.
be a good idea. You have to fill out some sort of like thing so that you can be approved by the mods to even gain access.
So, this is where things take another hard left turn. After spending hours insisting the server needed stricter moderation and tighter control, Amber suddenly decided the solution was putting the entire Discord behind a paywall. According to Amber, this would supposedly create a safer and more close-knit community. The problem? Absolutely no one was about to pay monthly to sit in that Discord server. The funniest part is that even Amber herself seemed confused about how the rollout was working. The price originally was $9.99 a month, then she decided to increase it to $13.50 a month. And once people realized the paywall actually applied to existing members too, the server started emptying out fast. Within hours, Amber was left in her server, all alone. Suddenly the paywall idea didn't seem quite as brilliant anymore. So after watching the server basically clear itself out, Amber tried a compromise. The main chat would stay free, but most of the server would still be locked behind a paywall. And this is the kind of feedback people were leaving by this point, and they were criticizing way more than just the subscription. People felt like the entire server was being run on impulse. Well, this is what happens when major decisions get made in the middle of a full-blown panic. Just a few hours after introducing the paywall, Amber completely reversed course, promised refunds, and announced the entire thing was being scrapped. So, in the span of one night, the server went from unsafe and out of control, to locked behind a paywall, to practically empty, to fully reversed, before sunrise.
This, mind you, AMBERLYNNREID having a Discord that's involved with that type of those letters, and then seeing Scooter's stream where he looked at her old Facebook post. If you know, you know. It makes a lot of sense. She's a fucking weirdo.
It's a little bit of a hard thing, you know. I thought Amber and I were friends. I'm gonna be completely honest. And like, look, let me just preface with saying plenty of people warned me I was wrong. You know, I was wrong. She's a unhinged psychopath, okay? That fucks up every single relationship she's in, like the fake breakup with her and Emily. That whole thing.
Yeah, apparently the fake breakup arc didn't distract people from the Discord mess for very long, because less than a day later, Amber posted that she and Emily were back together.
There's a lot of stuff to talk about with AMBERLYNNREID. A lot of stuff that nobody talks about. You know, like, oh, we all say, oh, she uses her animals. She doesn't clip her dog's nails. She tossed a cat on the bed. Her cat got out. Rarity's frozen like a popsicle. Why don't we talk about, like, the domestic violence, the underage stuff with Libby? Why don't we talk about that? But, like, why do we not talk about the actual important shit that actually fucking hurt people? Affected their real fucking lives. Don't get me wrong, I love animals. I love all animals. But we're talking about fucking hurting an underage person. We're talking about domestic fucking violence. We're talking about financial manipulation. Don't worry, we're gonna talk about Beck at some point because I'll fucking leak my DMs with this. I said it to her face, like, dude, I feel like there's more to this story, but you know what? I'll give you the benefit of the doubt. I'll let you try to have a second start. We have Scooter, you said it's in her past. I mean, again, say I was wrong. I was wrong. And again, I want to dive in on the fucking shit that she actually did that was fucking heinous, that no human being should do, that no human being should be forgiven for doing. Shit that I didn't learn about until like the past fucking week, bro. The 4 months that I was friends with Amberlynn, she was nothing but nice to me. We weren't really friends so much as I was somebody she came to whenever she needed advice, when she needed to get herself out of some shit, whenever she got herself into a mess, she came to me to help her because that's what I'd always done. And I was willing to do that because I thought we were friends. But she didn't listen anyway. She didn't listen to anybody. She's a fucking narcissist. So let me explain a story on how all of this has unfolded where I am gonna start speaking out against her. Last Friday, I was on Savage's panel. It was a good time. We were getting very drunk. We'll get into that, don't you worry. That Discord is a fucking cesspool. That Discord is a cesspool. So I was talking to a good friend of mine. Somebody I actually trust to give me reliable information. And he was in AMBERLYNNREID's Discord. So he was in the VC. Amberlynn and her cronies, you know, all the AM babies that circle around her and dox for her and do all this. She's saying that there's somebody in her Discord that's saying that apparently I'm whipping out my VCs, bro. Let's consult the Amberlynn text messages because Amberlynn and I texted non-stop the entire time she was in the LCU Keemstar. I know that I lied for and she probably lied too. Yeah, from day one, she was always DMing me after she left the LCU. Tina Spray, oh God, she would just whine in my fucking text messages. And I'd always be there for her. I'd always be there for her. Good God, begging me to come back to the LCU, talking shit about Keemstar, begging me to come onto her show on Bus. Dear Lord, I'm scared to go live. I'm scared to go live. Here we go. So this was her hitting me up after she first left the LCU. She wanted me to come do a live stream with her, Gemini, and Ron. So we're talking about Ron. I don't really know Ron. I have given you the benefit of the doubt. I haven't talked about your past controversies. Not controversies, just your illegal actions you've done in the past, the shitty shit you've done your entire life on YouTube. And I mean, look, we already know at this point, the AMBERLYNNREID server is known for doxing. It's happened countless times. I think Gemini got doxed, somebody else got doxed. Anybody that Amber's not cool with gets doxed. I hope you know that people are lying to you. I would never say anything bad about you. I would never dox you, nothing like that. Take some fucking accountability, bro. Don't worry, we'll be talking about Duck So Confusing some more, and her mods. We're gonna be talking about that VC in general, that Discord today in general. The stuff that was getting posted in our server, somebody sent that to me. Because if you don't know, over in the Amberlynn server, let's talk about your server. Let's talk about your server, ma'am. Her Discord was full of furries the last time I was in there, bro. We're gonna talk about some of the racism that went over there too, very soon. I don't wanna be, I wanna be generalist here, but furries are usually, they don't come from the best communities. They got a lot of weird that follows them. That's why they were banned over in the LCU. Like the kind of crowd that might post, I don't know, child in a fucking Discord. In AMBERLYNNREID's Discord. So Amber, I warned you about this one when you first got started. You gotta be careful, but you don't give a fuck. Let me find this other one where we can talk about some of the racism that goes on over there. There was a woman in her Discord that wrote a long paragraph about experiencing racism and social inequality, like just giving her thoughts on the thing. And everybody in the Discord started copy-pasting it, including Amberlynn. Because she was just, I mean, it's a joke, right? Racism, that's funny, ha ha ha. She belonged in the LCU, that needs to be said. She belonged over there. At Amberlynn is ignoring people who ask that her racist mods be reprimanded. I defended racism in the LCU till I had crash out so loud I almost got evicted. And then you just sat there and laughed. Well, she'd say, I don't condone. Want to know what happened? Everyone was okay with Tina saying the N-word repeatedly. Now, Amber, I have screenshots of you saying the N-word on like Tumblr and shit like that from like, I don't know, like 10 years ago. You were a grown-ass adult whenever you're doing that shit. So I was told to never stick up racism again. Okay, yeah, listen to your daddy. Yeah. Yeah, never tell people to stop being racist. By thousands of people. Want to know what I did? Didn't defend racism, but yet now I'm being told that I'm not doing enough. No one is ever satisfied. Amber, you had somebody come and post in your Discord server about racism and social inequality, and you guys turned it into a fucking joke. One thing you understand about this Discord is I do not allow racism. We just make racist jokes. We have banned upwards to 100 people for racist remarks. Oh, I believe that. I want to see the proof of that. You're getting mad at my mods for doing something you felt was wrong, which is fair, but a few people of them are POCs themselves who experience racism and prejudice all the time. Now, Amber, you've made this comparison before over whenever we were in the LCU. Just because one person's okay with something doesn't mean it's okay for everybody. Just because you're okay with homophobic jokes as a bi or lesbian does not mean that every bi, lesbian, LGBT person is going to be okay with those kind of jokes. And the same thing's true for racism. Something you felt was wrong, which was fair. Them now being called racist or being told they condone racism for simply not reading something before turning it into a copy pasta is fucked up, period. Intent matters. The intention was to create a copy pasta because the paragraph was long. The intent was not racism because they didn't know the subject matter. Do your mods not know how to read? Because if my mods did that shit, if they started making a joke out some racist shit, I'd have a problem with my mods. I'd have a problem. It is your mods doing it. It is your mods condoning this behavior. We can use this as a learning experience that before any copy pastas are made, we will simply read them first. Oh, what a crazy idea. What a crazy idea, because you yourself posted you yourself copy pasted it, Amber. We can use this as a learning experience that before any copy pastas are made, we will simply read them. Calling people racist or saying they condone racism in situations like this lessens the meaning of racism and makes true racists just go under the rug. So there you hear it from her. Just because you say the N-word or make a racist joke doesn't actually make you racist. And if you get called out for that, well, that's just going to lessen the impact of the real racists. Am I crazy? Let me tell you a little story about Amberlynn's early days in the LCU. So she joined the LCU, I want to say the day after Christmas. December 26th is whenever I got the call with Keem, Sweet Tea, and Amberlynn, and we decided to do the show. Now, a couple of days later, because the first episode of Bus was not until January 1st, Amberlynn simply went on a panel and somebody called her on her and she literally almost quit before the first episode. And I got an angry call from Keem screaming in my ear telling me, you gotta get your mom under control, because this happened on a Rebel panel. You gotta get your mom under control. You gotta do this. You gotta do that. We gotta protect Amberlynn. Your job is to keep her here. And I mean, come on, we've seen the leaked mod chats where he said, I'll literally ban anybody for Amberlynn Reid. She makes me $40,000 a month. So that's whenever I started getting my nose stuck up her ass. And we did the first few streams. Now, we've already talked about the Florida trip. All of that was kayfabe. Amberlynn knew that Zayzuda was going to come in screaming at her. And yet she still tried to quit 2 days later. 2 days later, she tried to quit because she got her fifis hurt because somebody called her out on her shit. And again, my job at that time, I'm not defending my actions. It sucked. But my job was to keep Amberlynn Reid in the LCU. That's what my job was. Her quitting was a weekly thing. If something happened that she didn't like, if somebody made a comment about her on some stream she's not even a part of, she'd be calling up me, she'd be calling up Keem, crying and crying, I'm gonna quit, you gotta shut him down. I mean, you guys remember whenever Keem shut down Glass and said, or told Glass to stop covering her, or they're gonna start giving half their money to fucking Amberlynn, right? Your job was money over morals bullshit? Yeah, it was. Yeah. That's what I just said. I just said I don't defend it, but yeah, that's what the job was. Sweet Tea deserves a huge apology? No, because again, the plot of that show, and you can see that after Fupa Cheese and Tech Protect took it over, it was never supposed to be a fun show. I know a lot of people enjoyed the show when Sweet Tea was on it. Sweet Tea was never meant to be on a drama show. Sweet Tea getting taken off of Bus had nothing to do with Amberlynn even or myself. Amberlynn Reid just posted yesterday in her Discord. Maybe it's in my Discord. She's gonna start requiring people to post IDs. Because she did a free Discord. She wanted to be a woman of the people and let people run wild. So I guess she got annoyed at the heat she's getting now. And she posts up an announcement saying, you're gonna start giving your ID. You know, I'm gonna lock down the server. I'm gonna start making you pay to get into the server. Keem wanted to monetize the hate on Amberlynn. That wasn't gonna happen with Sweet Tea there. You guys remember the whole Beck week, right? Every last bit of that was pre-planned. I had to run my arguments past Amberlynn before she was okay with it being on a live stream. Ain't no way I'd give my ID to be in a Discord. Yeah, that's crazy work, especially whenever there's known doxers in there. One of her top cronies, they'd call her lawyer because that's the way she acted in VCs, would literally get people's doxes. I don't know how it works with the TikTok side of things, but seeing as you're banned off of YouTube, that's the main way people pay to be into Discord servers, because you member up and then you hook up the YouTube bot and they pay it for a membership, and that gets them into the Discord. So we'll go back to the Bus days real quick now. My Discord alt was a member to Bus, and that Carol Cash person was annoying as shit in VC. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. And she ended up getting banned from the LCU for doing, I don't remember if she got banned for doxing or racism or what. I think it might have been another racist. She got banned from the LCU. Amber begged for her to be unbanned. And guess what happened whenever she got her own server after she left the LCU? Guess who popped up over there? All of the people that got banned from the LCU for doing shady shit popped right back up in her server. You guys remember when we did that goal about Beck to get her on the show? You wanna know whose idea it was? Amberlynn. She said, let's set a goal to interview Beck on the live stream. Now I know she won't do it. I know she won't do it, but hey, it'll be a good money grab. It'll be a good money grab. Then we scripted her quitting and this and that. And, you know, we talked about, I think, something with the code red. I forget which girlfriend that was with. We'll get into that. I want to get into the stuff, again, that we weren't allowed to talk about. That isn't talked about. The misgendering, which she did intentionally, because she thought it'd be funny. Yeah. You know how she'd crash out about the Grays being free? And I even said at one point, yeah, I just got told I can't have the Grays free unless we get members. Now, we played it off to be that it was Keem that did that. Keem didn't give a bro. That was Amberlynn. That was Amberlynn. How is Amberlynn making money now? She's got some boring ass TikTok that she's doing now. I still to this day don't understand why she has so many followers. She's so boring to me because people love to watch the train wreck.
Now before we wrap this up, I want to show some of the more chaotic, and honestly just bizarre, moments from the Discord before everything completely imploded.
I feel like everyone got their point out, or I hope everyone got their point out. And
I
it
got
sounds
mine
like
out.
Amber, like it just sounded like Amber's not having a good time. Like she's giving the most monotone answers, and I get that. We're going into a very deep topic.
No, we're not. We're saying the same shit that's been said 100 times.
Yeah.
I
just want to
know about the abuse
allegations. If
When
I sound monotone, it's just because we talk about this every single day, like upwards to 5 different times.
Yeah,
and I think I'm just kind of exhausted.
You talk about the abuse allegations, though.
To
be honest about them, Amber.
I'm willing to hear whatever anyone has to say, but just know that I am one person against thousands, so I do get a little exhausted. I am not a robot. I'm not AI. I'm doing the best I can, all for free.
The abuse allegations, though.
Do you guys see
We're
how
eventually
every
gonna
single thing
have-
that you guys bring up is just a negative thing about me?
Because all you are is negative
hold
stuff.
up.
You
You
suck.
You guys are awful.
Really?
Then I am just a normal fucking person, treated as if I literally like am the one who brought.
Here we go. You are the devil. You are the devil. You are the devil.
I do
Guys,
have
you guys
I do
are,
have
like,
my
talking
bed
a
ready in hell. Not gonna lie.
Amberlynn, you can't say that.
If you see people
Amberlynn.
trying to hold you accountable for very
Yes,
basic things,
Methica.
I have a
Yes.
question for
We're
Amberlynn,
already
one that is
off
not
topic.
centered around negativity and bad vibes. I would like to know, Amberlynn, if you're willing to answer, since YouTube is off the table for the moment and the LCU kind of just like crashed and burned, what is your next plan as far as bringing in revenue to keep the roof over your head and take care of your babies? What direction are you leaning towards? Are we leaning more towards TikTok?
Right now, my current income is cameos, which I make a lot on there. You'd be surprised, and also TikTok.
Get a gambling sponsorship and go on Kick. Like, and they got bingo on there and shit too. Are we doing
Amber?
over or under 4,000 calories today?
Amber, not a
Under.
troll thing. Amber, if you can become a model for Torrid, perfect. And
Dude,
not at, like,
but-
this is not a troll thing at all. If you can find a way to become a Torrid model, I think that would like give you
I
like
think
some
she's
free
too
troll.
controversial for Torrid. I think people would report it.
Yeah,
Amberlynn, what happened to all those clothes? Because you would do these Torrid hauls, we would see all these cute clothes, and then that was the only time we ever saw them. Like we would never
again.
we never saw them ever again. What happened to those clothes? I know you gave away
Because
some of them.
I was creating content. I was like spending money to make money. And that's what I would do a lot back in the day with a lot of my hauls. I wasn't actually buying these things because I wanted them, but I was buying them to create content because Torrid was something that was always wanted, requested, watched, and viewed.
Did you
So
return them?
I would spend $600 on a haul and then make
Jesus.
$1,500 on the video.
Yeah, were they getting returned?
No, I was giving them away to people who needed clothing but didn't have the money to buy it.
That is so generous because I know you was buying a lot of that at full price. That is very generous.
And now I have a specific style, so especially a lot of the stuff I bought would not be my style at all. I have a specific way of like the way that I like to dress, so it just would not be suitable.
Like an outhouse?
I think at this point, Amber having been online for as long as she has, I think Amberlynn's weight is one of the least interesting things about her. Like, there's so many other things you could talk to this woman about,
like
or
how
talk
she killed
about
her
having to
cat.
deal with her. Oh, come on now.
Sorry.
I get you bringing up the talking point, I do, but this is the kind of stuff that gets her running out of here and not wanting to answer any questions or talk about anything at all. I understand where you're coming from, but you say those kinds of things, she leaves the server and then that's it. You don't get to ask her anything at all, burning questions or
we
not.
can't ask Amber anything. No, she's so interesting.
I mean, we're all here.
Yeah.
I mean, that's like
a problem, though.
Amber, what's your favorite hobby or like thing to do right now?
Legos.
Legos? What are you currently building?
Legos. It's like a modern house.
You have to show us, because I want to see that. That's cool.
Yeah, maybe.
Amberlynn, do these people really have to come to your place to pick these Legos up once you decide to sell them?
What do you mean?
You're putting these Lego things together, and when you decide to sell them, for whatever price you sell them, part of the deal, as far as them receiving the piece, is that they have to come to your place to get them.
No,
She's selling them on Marketplace, not on eBay.
I meet them in public.
Yeah,
So
that's
you're
what I
talking
was
about
going to
work,
do.
and
I
she's
mean,
not getting
Amberlynn
paid right now.
consistently says that she wants people to understand her side, but like when you ask her questions, like she won't answer them. So that's
You're
why
asking
people are
on the clock
frustrated.
questions, and she's not on the
Even
clock.
about like the stupid shit. That's the point.
If Amber is not answering the questions directly, it's very clear that she doesn't want to. So
Yeah.
the prodding is not going to change that at all.
So
Like,
I'm trying to answer the questions directly. It's always the same questions.
You're asking her work-related questions, and she's not on the clock. If you want to know, ask her in a cameo.
Yeah, give her
There you go.
$100 and then she'll answer your question.
Right.
Or a penny. Like, let's chill. We're cool. Like, we're supposed to be a family.
This is me currently regulating, and a lot of people are taking it as me like being mean or like dismissive or just not wanting to answer the question when really I'm just trying to keep my cortisol levels low.
Period.
Because I'm
The
tired
fuck?
of the stress.
Everybody wants to pretend or assume that they know you, but it's like if they knew you, then they would know that you don't want to answer those fucking questions. At the end of the day, it's yeah, I have questions, but I'm not gonna ask them because that's not what you want.
I don't think the questions are good at the moment. That's why I asked that, like, what's your favorite game? Or like, I don't want you to sit here and be bored and like not want to be a part of the action. Like, I want you to be able to talk to us. Even if it's true that she didn't respect people's boundaries or stuff like that, I myself don't want to do that to her. Even if, like, I'm not saying Amber's a terrible person or anything, but even if she's done terrible things, like every person has, I myself don't
I
want
mean,
to
I
push
never
her
let my
boundaries.
cat out, so
Girl, are we still on this? Are we still on this?
I'm just saying. I never beat my partner, so
And thankfully,
allegedly.
I am a human who
I never
can
did any of
also say I have never beat my partner or let my cat out. And I'm not here to change your opinion, and I don't care to change your opinion. Think what you want.
If we were to like get a game and everyone was allowed to join it, would you join us and play a game with us?
Yeah, I would
like
play a game if I was capable. Maybe someone can make one like Girl World related.
I don't know if any of you like if your friends are in Girl World or I don't know. My friends would judge me.
I would love to sit down and just listen to Amber explain why she thinks the moon landing is fake.
Wait, is that true, Amber? Do you think the moon landing's fake?
Correct.
Yeah.
Wow.
Amber, do you only believe that about like the previous, like the like original moon landing, or do you like believe that like all space missions are fake?
They're all fake.
Okay, so you don't believe that the Artemis crew actually went anywhere?
Correct.
Damn.
Why that?
Where did they go?
It's just
Low
not
IQ, high
possible.
BMI.
I want to
And
hear
that's
more about
okay.
this.
Like, I will never judge someone on their conspiracy, so it's just not
Educate us,
possible.
queen.
And there's a lot of like clips where you can see the astronauts are wearing like strings. Like you can like
You mean
yeah.
say?
And if you look it up, just like literally type that into YouTube. And
Literally
there's
type that into
parts where there's
YouTube.
green screen glitches. And then my favorite clip of all time is when they were talking to astronauts and then they went back to the NASA like headquarters or whatever and were talking to people in there. And then the astronauts we were just talking to showed up on a screen behind them because they were walking in front of a fucking green screen and NASA didn't even notice. And that's my favorite clip of all time. So find it and you guys will love it. I don't know the motivation.
Do you think it could be a lot to do with like the Cold War, that the Americans wanted to come in and try and say like we got to the moon first to try and beat the Russians? It was a lot to do with sort of the historical thing at the time.
I have heard that could be a reason, but it's just I honestly I don't know, but I know it never happened. I just know it. I like feel it in my gut. Like
Not only do you believe that it has never happened, but you also believe that it never will happen.
correct. And also like all of these like pictures that they take of the earth, like none of that is real. Like one of them, I forget what year it was because there's a new one every year, but you could see that they like pretty much just like copy and pasted the clouds and it was just like
1972.
It's like, why do you make that so obvious?
So are satellites real?
I don't know, because it's like, I feel like the internet. No, actually, I'm not going to get into this conspiracy because you guys think what I was just saying was weird. This next one's even weirder.
What are your thoughts about the astronauts that died in the service of NASA?
I don't think it's real.
Amber, was Helen Keller real?
I do not. Okay. I think the person is real, but I do not think that this blind and deaf person was writing, talking, flying planes. Like,
That is
no,
disgustingly
I do not.
ableist. That is disgustingly ableist. I think you need to do a bunch of research on actually her life.
That's okay.
You should Google
You know what?
her, read her books.
I will buy you.
Oh, dear.
I will personally buy you a first class ticket to the Helen Keller Air.
Oh, this is embarrassing. I'm really into her, and I read a lot about her. And she was not the only one flying the plane. Like, the way how you're thinking that she was alone. She was not alone. She had help,
that's cool.
but she did it. So why are you saying that if you don't know about her?
Anyways.
And, like, she means a lot to me, so why are we
Just a fun
making
little
lies?
conspiracy that I don't really take that seriously.
It's not a
That's
fun
all.
little conspiracy theory. It was a real person who accomplished things, though. And in the face of
real
actual
disabled
facts that disagree with you, you go, anyways.
She means a lot to, like, to disability, like, community. Like, she's made everything better for us, so why are
That's
we making
awesome.
lies about her?
Yeah, I believe she was a real person, but I don't
Yeah,
believe
but
some of the
she-
things that they say about.
But there's proof.
Oh, that's awesome.
So you think that a deaf and blind person can't do those things?
So I'm currently in a VC with a lot of people who are purposely trying to like push me like in a court.
Huh.
So
You
I
wanted to
know
talk
that's
about
like what
something
is
other than-
happening right now. So I'm choosing to like move on from the discussion.
You are a professional
because I feel like
victim.
it's getting.
Or you could
I
just
feel like it's
Google
getting like a
your
little
age and answer the
heavy,
question.
and like my goal is not to like offend people at all ever.
But you
Amberlynn.
already did because you already said it.
It's not about
Hey,
offending people,
Amberlynn.
though. It's about ignoring the facts of the actual person.
Okay, we're moving on now. Hi, Amberlynn.
Hi.
Oh God, she left.
Aw.
Oh, she left?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep, she's gone. Who knew holding someone accountable for blatant
She adventured a
ableism
little
is
too
apparently
hard.
cornering her?
She adventured a little too hard.
She's probably crying to her moms right now.
Wait, what happened? What happened?
We were trying to call her out on ableism, and she got mad and left.
Yeah, because I asked her if Helen Keller was real, and she was like, she was a real person, but she wasn't like flying planes and stuff. Like, who the fuck said she was flying planes? That's Amelia Earhart.
No, Helen Keller flew a plane.
She has somebody else with her. Oh, okay.
It's like-
That's still not like an impossible thing to perceive. Like, I don't know what's so hard about that for Amber to wrap her head around, but also it's Amber, so.
I need people to know that, like, mental things it's scary. Like,
there are girls outside right now that are taking selfies in front of a rock wall. This is my life, and I do what I want.